Hello everyone. Happy New Year. Already 2023. I cannot believe it. The years are just flying by. I just wanted to do a quick video of what happens when you tell a narcissist your weaknesses, which I advise you do not do. First off, but if you do, I can tell you, I can warn you what will happen. They will take those weaknesses and use it to their advantage, and they will continue to make you feel even worse about your weaknesses. There is no building you up in a narcissistic relationship, an abusive relationship. No. Don't depend on them to ever have your back. Don't depend on them to ever build up your confidence. No, they will not do that. Once they know of your weaknesses, such as maybe a name that you were called in school when you were younger by a parent, by a friend that was hurtful, they will tease you and use that word or something meaning very similar to that word, whatever the case may be. It will be used against you in a mocking manner. It won't be like one of those things where like you and I would probably have empathy if we heard somebody tell us something that was very hurtful that they went through when they were younger, or maybe they were bullied or called names or whatever. And we would make sure we did not tease about those kind of words at all. Like they would be off limits. No matter how angry you got, you would never say it. That's not the way a narcissist's mind works. It's like they take notes, or they have this little mental compartment in their brain that they store all these little low blows that they can use against you later. So what I would suggest is you do not share your weaknesses. Don't let them know about your past. I mean, it's always nice to open up a little bit, and that's when you feel safe with somebody. That's not in these kinds of abusive relationships, because it will make you feel worse after opening up. I remember opening up in an email to my ex, finally, like years into it, about how my dad was to me. And then I didn't hear from him. He normally would write back unless he was giving a silent treatment, but I didn't even hear from him. So it just goes to show, and I don't think he was busy, because he, for a living, is always on his computer. So it was a way, I think, for him to just not say anything, not have my back like he never had, with other examples that I might have probably said on other videos. I'm not sure. I'm sure I have, but it was just another way to do the same pattern. And that was like in the beginning years. So there were so many red flags, and I'm sure that anybody that is in these sorts of relationships, you guys probably already had the red flags from the get-go. Mine was actually the first date. Like, all he did was talk about himself and cars. And yes, I love cars, and that was all interesting, but he never asked me anything about me, about my life, about myself. Like, there was no interest there at all. And I remember thinking that was so weird. I mean, it was easy for me because I was shy. So it was nice that he was doing all the talking, and then I turned into blah, 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 blah. Once I got comfortable, I never shut up throughout our relationship. But in that beginning, that first initial date, I just remember sitting there thinking, oh my God, like, this is all about him, his goals, his cars, what he wants in life, and this and that, and not really any care or interest in me at all. So that was a red flag. But like I said, like, it took me years to finally like explain to him some things that I didn't like, and give the backdrop as to how my relationship was with my dad and so forth, and I didn't get any reply. And of course, some of those things that I had listed and told him about, he would tease and call those names to me, and I didn't like it. And I explained to him I didn't like it, and he still would do it. So again, that's just their little poison, I guess you can say. That's their go-to they will try and make you feel more insecure or keep you under their thumb with these little ways, that these little tactics that they do. It's just so annoying. So if you're going through this right now currently with a narcissist, please stop sharing about yourself. You will get nothing from it. They will not have any empathy for you. They don't even care. It's like they're reading, like if you're writing them an email or a text about it, or they're going to basically just treat that as if they're reading a book and the character is not you, is just a stranger, which in reality, you're basically like a stranger to them. And if you tell them verbally, you will see that they have literally no expressions. They have no emotions. They will act probably like they're not even listening. So do yourself the favor, don't share your personal life with them, and try and get out of the situation as quickly and safely as possible. And that's all for now. I hope everybody has a wonderful new year and that everybody is on the road to healing, away from their abuser, away from their narcissist. Thank you for watching.